Hello, Anton the Wayland Banshee here, and today I have the Loot Crate Limited Edition Ghostbusters crate to open up. I know Ghostbusters isn't really horror, but it's got ghosts in it, so I'm gonna count it. Oh, plus I just want to open it up, so let's see what's in it. My knife. Made an incision up top. Right off the bat, looks like the t-shirt. It looks vaguely like the new uniforms from the new movie. And it's got Ghostbusters on the side. And the other side doesn't get a patch or any work. So that's a pretty plain t-shirt. Oh, let's see what else is in there. We have a Ghostbusters logo doormat. That'll work. I don't really have any doormats, so we have this item that's taking up a bunch of space. Alright. Looks like they went to Chrome Collectibles and they got a replica of the Proton Pack. I'm sure I'll open that up for later in the video. This, I have no idea. Maybe it looks like straps of some sort. So maybe it goes to something else. Oh, another big item in here. Kind of something that you would expect from a Ghostbusters crate is a Slimer figure, and we have a Loot Crate exclusive We Heart Titan, or a Titans figure of Slimer. So that can match some of my other Slimer stuff. And we got a pin. Who are you gonna call? Not necessarily the most inventive, but definitely works for the theme. And I like it, so there's that. That looks like all the items in the box, except for, oh, there's this, oh, I guess this is a card. This might hold some prints. So those are all right. Yep, the two prints are from the new film, which is probably why I had no idea really what they were about. Don't really know how this box opens up, but on the inside, if you can see any of that, it seems to be nicely designed. Have a nice design in there. Proton package, from what I can see. Would make sense, so let's see. Just read off the card that's on the back of a trap. We have the, yep, the t-shirt is about the new crew in this costume shirt, so don't know why they picked that one, because it's just kind of a plain design. Let's see, we have the exclusive die cut logo rug, the doormat that I was talking about, the exclusive 2016 Proton Pack replica, and I think if you ever get Loot Crate, I think in the last DX box they did that It's that same company that did the Blade Runner replica. So that seems kind of nice. The shirt, we have the glow-in-the-dark Slimer figure. 2 prints, like I mentioned, from the new movie. Oh, here's what the straps are for. You can turn the crate inside out and make it into a proton pack. And it looks oh so easy to do. Maybe I'll have that set up for the second half of the video. Alright, I am back for the second half of the Loot Crate Ghostbusters limited edition box. This is just going to be a quick run through, as I have a much longer version that I'm going to be putting out. So this is really just sort of going over the values that I was able to find online. And the first item is the Loot Crate, or is the proton pack replica. And the reason that I'm trying to get it up so close is that those green numbers, if you can read them, say 6/8/1984, which is a nod to the original release date of the first Ghostbusters film. So then that was just a nice little feature that I liked in that one. Anyway, people are trying to sell this for around $18 to $30. Personally, I could see it more on like the $20 range, so definitely on the lower end. The second item is the t-shirt, which is the uniform t-shirt. As I said, little Ghostbusters. Come on, show up, so I don't have to do a whole bunch of editing. Little Ghostbusters emblem. It's still just a shirt, so right around $12 to $15. The third item is the doormat. So it says logo rug on here on my little sheet of items, but you can clearly say it says logo doormat on here. One thing I'm really not the biggest fan of is the fact that it is for indoor use. Very practical for a doormat, because those usually go on the outside of the door. Personally, if I was going to look for a Ghostbusters doormat by myself, and just not have it be an item that I was going to get in a crate, I'd go over to Amazon, which I didn't order anything, but I looked and I saw various designs that were pretty nice, and there's something that you can get not too expensively. Yeah, it's great to advertise something else while showing off their doormat. But anyway, Loot Crate doesn't give me anything, so I can really talk about whatever I want. So burned around $20 to $25 for, I think that's around the range that people were selling them. And it's right around the range that you could get the other doormats for, the ones that are the more rectangular shaped ones, more of the doormat style that you'd see. So for this particular doormat, just because of the quality that I've seen in a previous doormat that I've gotten from Loot Crate, and this one looks to be similar, I'd put it closer to $15 to $20. The higher price, just being because it is Ghostbusters and it is a themed doormat, not just a generic design. But even then, I doubt I would have purchased this one if I didn't get it in a crate. This is one of the few items that I'll probably display it, just put it on a floor, because I've got floor space. I'll use it, but it's not something that I would have gone out of my way to buy. See, the next item is the Titans figure. And this is a 6.5 inch, and yeah, I'm keeping it in the box, and I'll probably display it in the box, which makes glare so very nice. A 6.5 inch Titans glow-in-the-dark figure, being Slimer, so it sort of goes along with the first set of, this is the side that shows the first set of Titans figures that they released, and then the ones for Ghostbusters 2. I'm not sure if the second ones are out yet, but to give you a little idea on value, those Those even the blind boxes are going to sell for closer to $10 to $12. Maybe get them closer to $8, but they tend to be a couple of dollars more than the, say, like the Funko blind boxes. So they just are. If you want the Titans figures, you tend to have to pay more money. And people online are trying to sell this figure for $30 to $40, which I can understand. Personally, I'd be closer to paying on the 30 end, just because I find it hard to pay much more than that for a figure. But that's my own personal opinion. Some people might be willing to pay the $40. I don't know. The next items are the prints. They're both of things from the new movie. I hope you can see that. This looks like some sort of a new, ghost fighting device. I'm not sure if it's like a melee weapon or if that's just sort of the way they hold it. So I guess I won't really know how much I like this print until after I see the movie, because to me right now it's mildly confusing, but it gives a little sort of a teaser of what you can expect in the film. This one is one of the ghosts that I'm pretty sure you see that they show in the trailer or trailers for the new movie. This one, on the other hand, even without seeing the movie, this is one that I just like the design of it. So that one I like. But either way, they say they're exclusive prints, but they're in no way signed or numbered. So there's no reason that someone couldn't copy or make more of these. So really, right around $5. I mean, possibly $3 on the really low end, if they got a deal for mass producing these. Then the last item, I have the pin. The pin. Loot Crate likes to put in pins. A lot of the boxes like to put in pins. So that is, right around $5 to $10. I couldn't really find much for people selling this. I'm sure as time goes on and a lot more people get the crates, because I'm sure I'm not the first person to get it, because there's people selling the crates. But I don't know that I'm necessarily the last person, because I'm sort of in the middle of the country, so there's probably people that'll get it later, and then more items will show up for sale. But right now, I'm just valuing that at around $5 to $10, just for the prices of pins, and the higher, closer to $10 one, just being because it's Ghostbusters, and sometimes some people might be willing to pay more for Ghostbusters. And now, just a quick little rundown on the box. Now, I tried to show you the inside, which was really a pointless endeavor, because that is sort of not really an additional item, but it's just sort of a little mini bonus that I think is nice, that doesn't really add much value, is that you can take and transform the box into a proton pack. Of course, it was somewhat of an effort to figure out which folds go where and how to do what, because the instructions for it are very much flip box, take out little things, or take out little tabs and add the straps. So they're not exactly the most detailed instructions, and I definitely spent a decent amount of time putting it together. But overall, I got a value range of around $88 to $125. Me personally, the way I valued the items was closer to $85. The reason that my pricing is lower than the lowest price that I have on the range is because I took more money off for the rug or for the doormat, either or. Overall, I really did like the items in this box, but then again, I'm a big Ghostbusters fan, so that kind of makes sense. A little bit surprised with this box, because I've seen people opening up other boxes, especially the Aliens crate, which sold out really fast, which I didn't end up getting, that people were not necessarily really happy about. They seemed kind of disappointed in that. I guess you'd have to check other people's reviews to see how they felt about this particular crate. But I mean, I went in with the mindset knowing that the limited edition crates aren't always the best, so there might be, some hit and miss items. And personally, I don't think that any items really completely missed, other than maybe the rug. So overall, I like this crate, and as I said, this is just a limited edition crate, so this is more of a review than to show you something that you could get, because they sold out of it and they've shipped them all. So I hope you enjoyed this little rundown. If you liked some of the items in there, there's always eBay, though I'm sure people will be trying to get as much money for them as they can. So until next time.